Howdy, folks. This Sheriff Mick Ruby from MUFC Realist TV. I'm so sorry we're a little bit late. We had some technical problems, but we do have a cracking show. Lordy, lordy, lordy. And I do have my deputies in the background.
I don't want to see your
They
face.
are ready to tell you. They have the powder dry. They're going to tell you who they're going to throw in jail.
Oh no!
Who gets a free jail pass. Are you guys ready? Tonight, we're going to shoot this sheriff.
Oh, good morning, good afternoon, bada bing, bush, bush, bush. It's Monday. I think we will slap you 3-1. Feel like, you're feeling more confident.
Slightly more confident. No offense, no. But, yeah, because the DC game.
It's an hour to do it.
Trafford, Jennings the right, what a clearance. He's had a check.
Look at my little friend.
Yeah, got you there, didn't I? It's Sheriff night, isn't it? I shot the sheriff, but I still got my deputies. How you doing, boys? This is Mick Ruby from MUFC Realist TV. I'm not your sheriff, and I'm not your bounty hunter. But sure, tonight we're not going to keep the powder drive. The scene is set, the graphics is done, and I have my deputies. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Phil Standish. How you doing?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Pleased to know this is not
I'm
the
right.
introduction of a new boy band. You'll be all right. Pleased to hear.
Oh, that's fantastic, man. We have a cracking show, and I have Mr. Sherminator.
Hello
Or
there.
Terminator. The most meanest sheriff in town, actually, I would say. Don't mess with him, boys.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mr. Nile, how you doing, sir? Mr.
not bad.
Oh, the only
You all right?
balls you're good on slinging is that balls, man. Listen, where do we stand on tomorrow with Sheriff? I mean, knowing that we've been firing blanks recently, we've been shooting a lot, not hitting the targets, hitting the net. At the end of the day, the game is not played on paper; it's played by result. How the ball hits the net, like rattled the net. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Phil, philosophy.
Yes.
You prepared something for us today, haven't you?
Well, nothing too much really. Just
Do you want to go over it?
Usual research.
Should we go over it?
Thing. Yeah,
Let's
you can
go
for
over
that,
it.
Yeah.
Let's see
for
people
it.
who is in jail, who gets a jail out card. This is Mr. Football Philosophy. Let's go.
Have you got it lined up? There we go. Right. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, I did think. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there
did
we
know
are.
about Martial. I did think Martial was going to be back, so that has messed my lineup a little bit. This was done yesterday, just to confirm, well ahead of the team news coming out. So messed me up a little bit, really. You've kind of caught me out, but I've gone with Elanga on the right wing because I think Ten Hag, when Anthony first came in, he was very keen to play him whether he looked tired or not. Apart from him being our best option, he wanted to bed him into the team, get him used to the pace of the Premier League and everything else, and getting used to the team, in my opinion.
Don't agree with him.
You don't think he's
No, I don't agree with that. He didn't want to throw him straight into the team. I don't agree with that.
No, I didn't say that. I said he needed to keep him in the team because
I thought you were saying he would have preferred to bed him in slowly. I thought that's what I thought you were saying. Sorry.
No. I was saying the opposite. I was saying
Yeah.
exactly the opposite. I'm saying he wanted to bed him in quickly. He wanted to give him the chance. There was a couple of games where he looked a little bit shaky. He still got his goal against Arsenal, but and people say, "Oh, he's amazing." But actually,
I didn't hear the quickly. That's why.
yeah, he didn't.
I said he wanted to bed him in.
Yeah, against Arsenal, but he scored his goals and he got his 3 in a row, which gave him the confidence, and he's played well. He's got up and down the wings really well. And I just think seeing Elanga for the short little cameo appearance against Chelsea the other night, I think we might see him possibly on the left. It depends whether he thinks Sancho is looking burnt out or he needs more time to find his feet. I can't work out what it is. But Sancho is at the moment not firing as well as the rest of the team. he's making moments, but not enough across the 90 minutes in a game. So is it better to bring him up, maybe put Elanga on the left?
Or Garnacho, maybe?
Rashford up
Would you
front.
not?
Don't know.
Would you not rather see Garnacho over Elanga?
I would love
Yeah,
to.
well, I said to Mick the other day, as I say, this was based on Martial being back.
No, I mean it won't happen. But I'd rather see Garnacho over Elanga any day at the minute.
I want to see Garnacho. There's got to be a reason why Ten Hag hasn't been bringing him on. Either he doesn't trust him, or he sees a mistake in him, or he doesn't want him to be thrown to the bus if a mistake happens or something. I think he's waiting for like a 2 or 3-0 lead, and then he can go, right, go on, get on. Let's see what you can do to finish off. And it doesn't matter if you make a mistake because it'll be 3-1 or if you shoot and it doesn't go in, it's 3-0, you know, that kind of thing. I think he's just waiting to take the pressure off that he's had him, Iqbal, and who's the other police they've had on the bench for the last 2 or 3 games. So there's certainly a suggestion that if he needs to use them, he will. He's obviously seen
I think he would have done it a long time ago if we could actually finish games off, but we can't. So he's not been able to do it.
No, I think he wants to first secure, like, if we're 2-0, 3-0 up, then you.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah. But our team is not doing that for him, either. Because let's face it, we don't want to be playing our strongest team in the Europa League against Sherriff and teams like that. We shouldn't need to. But we put ourselves in danger now where we're going to finish second and we're going to have an extra qualifier to play then in January to even get out of the Europa League. We've already got a postponed game with Leeds. We've got a postponed game against Leeds as well in January. We've screwed ourselves up. He would have played the younger ones or his second team if we hadn't have messed it up so early.
And that game in January could now be against Juve or Barca.
Yeah.
or others, you know.
Bring it on. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I want to see that, actually.
It's just an extra game, but you know what I mean?
To be fair, I kind of want to see Barca. I kind of want to see us against Barca.
Barca. Bring it on, Barca. Yeah.
As long as we win. Just
after we sign Frankie, I'll know.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right, yeah.
First get Frankie, then we put Barca. Then we give him the finger, right?
Definitely.
I think Malacia will get a chance at left back again. I think he obviously made a couple of mistakes. I think he's brought Shaw in to shore up the defence. Excuse the pun. I think Malacia. I think he will be given his chance again in Europe.
Yeah.
I think Rashford will start up front now that Martial's out. So I am going to make a slight change to what's on the screen. And on the left, either Elanga on the left and Anthony on the right, or Elanga on the right, and I'd love to see Garnacho on the left.
Yeah, we don't know yet. This is very unpredictable.
We need Johnny and Garnacho, not McTominay and Elanga.
No, I mean,
do you think you'll see Donny tomorrow then? Start.
I think so. I think he'll start.
If Ten Hag is saying he's fit, then I don't think he'll start. He'll either get 20 minutes at the end, or he will start and he'll be coming off at half time. Just try and get the fitness back up.
Yeah. Are you saying
he
wants Barca? Fair enough.
Do you think instead of Eriksen, Donny?
Yeah. I think actually Donny fits there.
It's a very difficult one. I mean, kudos for Phil for doing this one. We were discussing this afternoon. I couldn't make up my mind. If it was a Premier League game, I would say no further changes. The same team, except barring Sancho out. Sancho's definitely out. It's just who will play the left wing. We'll be seeing that Elanga came in the last 10 minutes and did a good job. He skipped past a few and got who fouled him at the end of the day. He was almost through. Yeah, so he's on form. So that shows you that whoever comes in are hungry. Maguire.
I'm a big fan of Ayush. He says try Eriksen at 10. Big fan of that.
Yeah, but
Aaron Van
are we going to see it?
No,
I don't think we're going to see it.
I don't see Aaron Van Bissaka going. I think he's going to go line up strong. I think exactly what Elias said.
Yeah.
Ten Hag will go out strong tomorrow. Yeah, because of Sociedad are 3 points ahead, and we have to play. Don't see him to do many changes.
We only need a draw to go through. It's simple as that. But the thing is, we should remember that last season Sherriff played Real Madrid and beat them 2-0. So they've got it within them. and they've scored 8 goals in the last 2 games, one being a 6-0 win.
But this is what I was talking about, Phil. Well, yes, we can qualify, as in we can finish second, but our problem is that qualifier then in January. We need to finish first, and that is why he's always going to play pretty much his strongest team every time in the Europa League. I've been saying it for weeks, he needs to. Go on.
Kalimera Nicholas. We have a Monia fan in the stream, actually.
Monia fans best in Europe.
Kalimera. Afkharisto Parakallo. Very good.
Nicholas, do you think Ammonia can beat Sociedad?
Nick, please get back, Nick. Can you beat Sociedad?
What prediction do you have against Sociedad?
Come on, Nick. Give us an answer. Can Ammonia beat Sociedad? Sociedad.
Sociedad.
How about that for $1? Well done, boys. So, did we debunk who stays in jail or who gets a free jail card here?
We did Ericsson.
Ericsson will have a
if Donny's back, we'll probably see that, and he's willing to start him. We'll swap him for Ericsson.
Would you start somebody that hasn't had a game time for a long time, or would you start him on the bench and come in at the second? I think you
either start him and then pull him off, or pull him off. You know, I mean, you either start him and take him off, or he comes on for the last 20.
Liverpool is 1-0 up. No, I go with Elijah here, what he was saying. I think, logically speaking, I think he will go strong, right? He will start strong to get a head start. If we are 1 or 2-0 up, he will then go, like, okay, in with you, Donny, in with you, Garnacho, etc., etc.
It's just if we can get 1 or 2, 3-0 up, that's the problem.
Barcelona bite wrong. Yeah, they brought Lewandowski, like, you know, and he was so happy.
Right. Why? Who scored for Barca then? Who scored for Barca then? Who's the new striker that they should have bought?
Probably,
they said that you just said that they bought the wrong striker.
Probably Mane means like they should have bought Mane.
Nah, surely not. He's been poor.
Well, Mane's been poor.
Yeah,
Mane scored again tonight.
Mane just scored
but he's been off form, Mane, the last couple of weeks. That's what I've been seeing. He pulled up trees when he first went there, and then he had a bit of a dry spell in that.
Because he's playing as a striker, not on the left wing.
No, I just want to say big up, Phil, for your analysis. I did the graphics. You just gave me your lineup, and your score prediction is a little bit baffling for me. I'm usually the Mr. Positive guy, the Mr. Optimistic. But you went 4-0. What's your reason?
I've gone 4-0 this time. I've gone 4-0. I think, like I said at the beginning of the show, I think the floodgates are going to open. I think they need to soon. We are creating the chances. There's a lot of people with something to prove. Rashford knows that he's been making some great runs. He's making the right moves. His just letting him down. That first touch where he came up against Kepa. You know, maybe should have just touched it a bit sooner. Just took a first time shot instead of taking one extra touch. A few little moments like that where he just taking one touch too many. Just needs to put a few goals away. Ronaldo, if he gets to come on, I can't see him starting after what's going on. If he gets to come on with 15, 20 minutes to go and gets a chance to prove himself, he'll be really hungry to get his name back in lights. I just think that Bruno's starting to hit a bit of form as well, and I'd love to see Ericsson get a goal. But that's even if he starts. We've been, you know, Donny can get a goal. Whoever plays that position, a goal from them as well.
So I think Ericsson starts and Donny will come on for 10 minutes at the end.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we need to go with our strongest lineup. I mean, when I was messaging Mick earlier,
9-0. Go on, Irish. 9-0 United.
It's not Southampton, is it?
do I even dare to go in with my score prediction? I'm usually the one that gets stick for being very positive, right? No, I go modest 3-0. I do believe there's going to be goals. I do believe we're going to keep a clean sheet. Depends on who starts. Varane is obviously not starting. He's out with a muscle strain. Godspeed his recovery. But still, Lindelof has proven, like, you know, whoever comes in playing next to Martinez is doing a great job. I think, we've seen time and time again, players that come in, they know the purpose, they know the role, and they are hungry to play. So I have no doubts that I think that's number 2 centre back is Lindelof in the pecking order. I don't believe that Harry Maguire. He's far behind. In the
He's took the captaincy off Maguire now, hasn't he? I've seen. Bruno is the captain now.
What does he say?
Officially?
Officially, but unofficially.
Right,
As in, I'm sure something came out today. I think it was that Ten Hag has now said Bruno is his captain rather than Maguire. Something like that. I don't know how true it is.
I think he said he'll play the players that will fight for the team.
Yeah, there's been a few little subtle sly implications and digs towards Maguire, and
I picked up on something he said the other week as well, actually.
Yeah, so I think Bruno is the new club captain now, but unofficially until the end of the season at least, probably.
Ayush, who is Aisha?
If Maguire comes on, he'll still give him the armband, though, won't he?
Oh God, don't.
He would do, because that's what a captain would do,
Yeah. I can't believe he takes it for 30 seconds at the end. It's just pointless.
Ayush, Jill, I'm trying to debunk your tweet. Not tweet, but chat. Mick, you must add iShopped to our squad.
I show speed to your squad. He's got some great knowledge of football in United. He has absolutely no knowledge whatsoever about football, let alone United. He doesn't even know who the manager is of United. I show speed. Ignore him. Ignore Ayush on this one.
I would just say that
he's a good guy. But...
Buffering means buffering like no knowledge, all right?
It's because Sherminator is Googling his next Fernandez joke or something. That's why.
Nah.
Where's the Fernandez joke number 3? Give me your best. Hit me with your best shot.
I'm going to give you a Pinaldo.
Oh, God.
Okay. I was studying in Turin and my professor told me I had to use pens only. I looked in my bag for pens and they were all gone. I looked at the surveillance footage and saw that Cristiano Pinaldo stole all my pens. I was fuming. Shame on you, Pinaldo.
Oh my God.
I think
shame on you, Sherminator.
Perminator.
I think the best one was the traffic ticket one was like,
There's so many.
Oh, boys. We've done all the score predictions. We've done the lineups.
By the way, I'm going to say 3-1 for my score prediction.
Yeah, we didn't cover yours. You 3-1. Yeah?
No.
You still will leak one.
Yeah, purely because Varane's out.
Yeah. Quickly.
Otherwise, it'll be 3-0.
It will slip under the legs.
That's actually a good shout because Varane's out.
Sherms, what's your score prediction?
Well, it depends who's the striker. This has always been, I've told you this in every game before Newcastle, before Spurs, before it depends who the striker is. If Ronaldo's playing there and Ronaldo's actually, look, I'm just going to say one thing. Ten Hag is either going to be called a masterman or a disaster man. In one way, if Ronaldo comes back and he scores on all fronts, forget Sherriff. Let's say we're playing Villa, right? And then he scores like 3 against Villa as well. Then everyone's going to be like, look, he did it good. He sent Ronaldo home. He put him out. He put him in the quiet spot. He brought him back, and look, Ronaldo's back. He's a masterman. But if Ronaldo comes back and he's shit, then everyone's going to say it's your fault, Ten Hag. He pulled him out. He made him lose his confidence even more. So this is the situation at the moment. And I actually think that Ronaldo's. I've seen the pictures of him training. I've heard the press conference. Ten Hag wouldn't lie. He wouldn't be like saying everything's good if everything's good. So I think actually Ronaldo's going to.
Ronaldo's gonna.
I don't know. He has said that Ronaldo was a big part of his plans, and he hasn't been. So would you lie?
Ronaldo will score. Look at he just froze with a big smile. He's about to say Ronaldo's gonna score. I think so. Yeah. No,
even the camera knew it weren't going to happen, so it just freezed him out.
Listen, I agree with Standish. The floodgate's going to open. I'm absolutely 100% sure. It will be 3-0, 4-1, or whatever, So, on that note, Phil, you're going for the game tomorrow, right?
I am, yeah. Look forward to it, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Sherms,
tomorrow.
Ronaldo's going to score?
I think tomorrow, like I said, if he's playing as a proper in-and-out striker as in Ivan Toney, someone that doesn't have to go to the wings to get the ball, someone that doesn't have to make movements that aren't his job. He's not a midfielder. He's not a winger. He's a striker at the moment. If he wants to
That's
play
been the
winger,
problem.
if he wants to
We've
play
not
winger,
created the chances for
play
him, have we?
winger.
He's had to come and make them.
But this is
But
the
now
thing.
we're creating all these chances. He should be in the team
doesn't let
theoretically.
us. The thing is, when he played, he doesn't let us create the chances as well for him because he's always coming for the ball. He always wants
because he doesn't believe we're good enough to do it.
Exactly, he doesn't trust.
Yeah.
He doesn't trust the squad, and Ten Hag knows that, and also that's one of the reasons Ten Hag hasn't played him before the antics at Spurs. Ten Hag knew if he played against Spurs, he wouldn't give the ball to certain players, and it wouldn't work, especially with Fred playing there in the midfield. I think tomorrow Ronaldo plays. He scores 2 goals. Mark my words, he's going to score 2 goals. Even though I'm his probably biggest hater of Ronaldo, he's going to score 2 goals. He's going to shut us all.
I can finish.
And he's gone again.
I can finish his sentence there to say that I think he learned his lesson. He came back. He apologized to his teammate. He had a think about it, and he's going to play it on the pitch. He's got a point to prove.
I can't see him playing.
Sure. I just finish off. I'm not your twin brother, man, but I'm just finishing off your sentence because we got to go soon. But Fahim Faisal, big up, mate. You're always there on the chats. You're always there tweeting. You going with a conservative 2-0. Finally, somebody that's
we're all going with the win.
I'm giddy. I buy that for $1. We're gonna shoot the sheriff tomorrow, for sure. Sherms, you froze.
Yeah, it's the internet. Thank God we're finishing. Anyway, I was saying it's going to be 4-1 in my opinion because we're going to concede probably unless Lindelof and Martinez have an amazing game together with Malacia. I think I saw Bissaka back in training as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think maybe Bissaka starts ahead of Delo to save him for the Premier League game.
Not for me.
It's his decision. Do I play Delo, who's been playing all the time and hasn't had a minute rest, or do I play Bissaka, who's just come back and he knows how to defend?
It makes sense, but I think he just has to go with his strongest team, and he will do because we need to not finish second. We need to finish top of that table.
All
right.
Well, wait till tomorrow, but I'm going with 4-1. I think
tomorrow
we'll score a lot of goals tomorrow.
Standish is going to the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he texted me like, I got some free tickets. And it's like I was getting on looking for flight tickets straight away.
Not free tickets. I've not got free tickets. I've got tickets.
I thought it was
£2,000 each. He took ideas from the Glazers.
pay him, Mick. You want to go? Pay him.
Nah, it's Glazers out for me. Green and gold until we sold.
100%.
100%. I just hope that there's banners will be out, the cameras is there because it's the biggest stage. It's been consistent from Sky Sports, whatever is broadcasting, the whole world is seeing it. The fans has been manipulated in shouting Glazers out, singing the songs, keep doing what you're doing. That's about it.
Even if Sky are muting it,
it has to
keep
come.
Keep going.
It has to go. It has to come. The Super League, they're apparently saying they're not in it, but again, this is the Barcelona, the Reals, the poor clubs pushing for it, the ones in the financial tatters. We, Premier League, we don't need the Super League. We are the Super League. Don't you agree?
Yeah, 100%. I'll tweet you something I saw the other day on that as well. I don't know if you've seen it, so I'll tweet it. You're in TV, have.
But what I'm saying, that we are attracting the best managers. Even, Unai Emery is coming back. Big up, right? He's coming back to Villa, right?
Bad move for me, but...
So everyone is coming, and who wants to play in Serie A? Boring. I'm sorry if we have Italian fans here, but
Conte, when he gets sacked from Spurs, he'll be back there.
Conte.
Yeah, he'll be back in Italy.
Mama, I want your pasta. Hey, I don't like.
I could see Tuchel going to Italy as well because he plays that kind of football. So I could see him going there.
But gents, thanks for a cracking show. You've been great deputies. I think I did a very bad, how be damn. How about that for $1? Sheriff.
Hey, you're better at them accents than your own, mate. So keep going.
I know if we do have any Southern Texans, please rate my comments. I try my best. We're gonna shoot the sheriff tomorrow.
It's not bad. Your
Ah,
Manc
yeah.
was okay. Your Manchester accent was okay. Before that, you tried as well.
You're right.
All right.
Mingen. Yeah.
All right. I'll take it back. Never mind.
He's
You
going to
flinched
get
it
the
last
bus.
time then.
He needs the bus.
Oh, you can try my slang, Manchester slang, right? Mingen
Right.
is it's something that's really foul, right?
I mean, I don't think I've used the word minging since I was in high school, about 16 years ago or something.
I'm out of date then.
yeah.
Alright,
Right, I gotta
boys.
go.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, me too, mate.
Thanks for everyone that's streaming in. You can always come back.
Thanks to
to
seeing
the
you all.
stream. Yeah, come back, share this video. It's been a cracking show. A little bit different. We did a little bit of a quiz. We did some interactive lineups. Phil got 4-0. We got 4-1. I got 3-0. I don't know.
3-1.
3-1.
let's
For him.
go.
Let's go, people. Let's go.
Thanks
Let's
for
see
your
you
comments.
tomorrow. Yeah?
Thanks for your time.
All right. Don't forget Glazes out.
Okay, are you happy? Whatever, I'm the gaffer. I make the team.
Yeah, it is whatever. Support the team for fuck's sake. It's a rebuild, Erik ten Hag. We love you. We support you. Please like and subscribe for our channel. This is Mick Ruby from MUFC Realist TV. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and while you're at it, please check out the other contents that we have of Mick Ruby and Realist TV.
Anyway, cunts, adios, I'm out of here.